saw something. I decided I wanted to talk about. I decided I wanted to talk about this situation that's going on right now. So apparently, the mayor has said, Mayor Eric Adams has said that they're going to be suspending all overtime to city workers. Basically, city workers will not be allowed to have overtime anymore. I'm not sure if this is something that's being implicated, or it's already been implicated, pardon me, or if this is something that they're trying to get done. I'm not sure if he could just, wave a pen and it's happening, or if this is something they have to rule on, or whatever the case is. But I would like to have a discussion about this because the Democrats created the whole entire problem. Yeah, the guys y'all keep voting for, they created this whole problem. Every time he blames something on the illegal immigrants, let's remember, before, and this is not a knock on migrants, we have a lot of people who are illegal immigrants that have been in New York City for fucking years, and they've been working the jobs that they've been working. They've been producing for the economy. They have been good parts of our communities. They have been, they obviously can't pay, the taxes everybody hate because they're illegal, but they're good parts of our community is the point in which I'm trying to make. So we're not talking about the illegals. All of this BS that he's talking about illegals, all of this shit started when they brought in the migrants. So the part in which I'm trying to say is, and believe me, I'm always here to help people. Don't get it confused. I'm not saying that we shouldn't help the migrants. That's not the point that I'm making at all. The point that I'm making in total is, or part of my point, is that they knew that they shouldn't have shipped all of those migrants to New York City. They did it, and then they didn't get the funds from the government. Because once again, I want to explain this to you. The government was supposed to send a certain amount of money for every migrant that came into New York City. When the federal government decided that they didn't want to send the money for the migrants that they said that they were going to send before the cities actually took in these individuals, now that made it so that the city had to foot the bill. Do you understand? I'm going to repeat that once again. When they first came up with this whole situation regarding the migrants, every city was supposed to get a certain amount of money for every migrant that they brought in. For every individual migrant, they were supposed to get a certain amount of money. What happened was, after they sent the migrants out to these cities, they didn't give no monies now. Now the government is not giving the monies to the city. So this is not necessarily something that Eric Adams created directly. Eric Adams most likely just thought he was doing a favor for the party. Eric Adams, shout out to The Few, and shout out to Oddity Glass. Shout out to Russell White. Appreciate you with the $10 drop. So this isn't necessarily something that you can blame on Eric Adams. I just want to be clear about this because I'm going to rip this guy to shreds, by the way. He's about to get everything he's supposed to be getting. He's about to be getting in this conversation. Don't get this confused. But I just want this to be clear that this is not something that you could place on Eric Adams. This is not totally and completely his fault. Appreciate you, my brother. Have a blessed day. This is not totally and completely his fault. That shit is beautiful, fam. That shit he riding around on is beautiful as fuck. That's our colors too. Shit, I was trying not to fanboy out when I looked at the bitch. That shit was beautiful as fuck, fam. I have a pretty good poker face, so I might be fanboying out at something you don't even know. You copy? Anyway, so this is not all Eric Adams' fault. I just want to be clear on that. I'm about to go in on this dude. But this is a construct, and this is something that's been created by the freaking the Democrats, because they always trying to get something passed to pander to the people. But before, they couldn't get the shit to get passed. So they was always able to make some kind of excuse. The Republicans is doing this to stop y'all. The Republicans is doing that to stop y'all. They was always able to make some kind of BS going on. You understand? But now, since they can't make no BS going on because there is no Republicans to get in their fucking way. So now they're able to do these things that they be promising, and they're bad ideas. They cause problems. These guys they make political promises or promises to the people based on emotion. They don't make promises to the people based on things that we could get done without creating future problems. So just so we could be clear, they promised Eric Adams a certain amount of money for every migrant. That wasn't just to house the migrants. How y'all doing? Good afternoon.
What's going on?
All right. All right. That wasn't just to house the migrants. That was also paying the city money for taking them in. I want to repeat this. The deal that Eric Adams got was a great deal. In order to say no to it, it really didn't make any sense. I want to be clear about this. They told Eric Adams, basically, for every migrant you take, we're going to give you a certain amount of money. It was more than enough money to house each migrant, and not just house the migrant, but to also pay the city. Just so we could be clear. And that's the part I think that people don't get and understand. Pardon me, sorry about that. All right? And that's the part I think people don't get and understand. It wasn't just to house the migrants. They were also going to pay the city. None of us would have said no. Well, I would have said no because I don't trust Democrats, so they wouldn't have been able to get me. But none of them would have, nobody would have generally said no to this. So I need for y'all to understand, the Democrats need to create this problem and also to win the election, the presidential election. So they're currently right now creating a ton of problems in order because they need shit that could be fixed. Mayor Eric Adams didn't start the sanctuary thing. That was his predecessor. Hold on, slow down. When did they start shipping the migrants? I'm not arguing with you. It could have been de Blasio. I'm not even arguing that. De Blasio's an idiot. But you're trying to, but it sounds like it makes sense. First of all, just so we could be clear, you do understand that I'm giving Eric Adams so much of a pass, even if he agreed to this thing, because I said it's something that you should be agreeing to. I just want to be clear about this while we're getting this shit sorted out. I'm literally saying that any mayor would have agreed to this based on what it is. You do understand that, right? So it doesn't matter which mayor we're talking about. I'm literally saying that the deal that they gave to whoever was in the mayoral seat was a great deal, and no matter which mayor it was, they would have agreed to this. So do we have to get hung up on who did it? I'm just asking. Because we are going to talk about the way he's handling it. And if we don't know anything else, we know that the Democrats all act together. Am I correct about that? The Democrats all act together? And that do sound like something de Blasio would do. So I'm going to concede it was de Blasio. But I also, sheesh, I hate when people do this. I'm going to concede it was de Blasio. But my point is any mayor would have done it. So it doesn't even make sense. Any mayor whatsoever would have took the deal that they were given. I don't even believe that the deal that they were given was real. I believe it was a fake deal. I'm blaming the government. I'm blaming the Democrats in freaking Washington, D.C. Sheesh. Forex says 80% of the government employees should be fired anyway. Especially federal employees, the one who actually provide real value for their constituents, could do it in the private sector. You do know that's what the Republicans busy say, right? You do know that that's a Republican point. So I don't know if you're just in here to spew Republican rhetoric. I'm not going to stop you. I don't know if you're in here because we get people in here spewing Democratic rhetoric. So I'm not going to stop you. But you do know that that's just Republican rhetoric. That's one. Two, that's just upgraded form of what they try to explain to you how our economy runs. When the people who are in power have money, more money, they're able to distribute those funds Okay, so is there like a motorcycle thing going? Because if there is, could somebody tell me where it's at? Is there a motorcycle thing going on in fucking Coney Island today? If there is, could somebody tell me where it's at? I want to pull up. Especially if they don't got too much music playing. Real talk. Is there a motorcycle thing going on in Coney Island today? Somebody find out for me. My homie was supposed to bring me to the car show yesterday, but I told you I wasn't coming back outside. I'd be done. Great deal, yes. He should have known, just like the city, the federal government pays the private sector that do the actual work. Once again, that's basically what the Republicans is saying. That's why the Republicans keep saying, why do you want to tax the rich? You do understand that, right? That's why the Republicans say, why do you want to tax billionaires all of this money? The billionaires create jobs. The more you tax billionaires, the less jobs that they're gonna create, because they're gonna be more now focused on keeping their money away from taxes. So that's why you give people tax breaks. They give these billionaires and these companies tax breaks because these companies create jobs by creating jobs that allow for other people to be able to work. If we constantly say, let's only tax the big companies and only tax the people that are super rich and billionaires, that's going to make them make their money move slower, because if they're getting more taxes against them, they're going to make less transactions. Their money is going to move slower. They're going to be less inclined to create a new business. They're not going to invest as much. That's why when the market is doing really well and inflation isn't going up, that's why people invest. When inflation isn't going up, what do you think is going to happen when billionaires decide to stop spending their money? What do you think is going to happen when the billionaires and the millionaires of the world decide it's going to be more profitable for them if they don't spend money? Forex says, I'm pretty basic libertarian. Copy. Not a Republican, but yes, some Republican talking points do line up with some libertarian philosophies. Cool. So do you understand what I'm trying to say, if that makes any sense? That's why it also don't make sense that the damn president is talking about he wanna tax. Good today. How you doing today? That he wanna tax. That's why it don't make sense that the president says he want to tax billionaires 25% of their fucking income. That's retarded. These guys are the people that's creating the jobs. Forget the jobs. You know how much money billionaires write off a year because they go and take their money and invest it in and give their money away to shit like, donate it to causes? You know how much money they save by donating their money to causes? So now you're gonna make it so that them donating their money to the cause don't help them financially? You think the average billionaire, the average millionaire is gonna keep investing their money that isn't gonna come back and help them in some way through the tax code? I'm just asking. So this is the type of shit that don't make sense when the Democrats try to tell us that we need to overtax people. We shouldn't overtax anybody. We should spend the money that we are getting through taxes better. Period. I don't understand what the problem is. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. I'm listening, fam. They just trying to create division. That's it. They need for us to be angry at somebody. They can't keep telling us to be angry at the police all day because it's gotten pretty bad in the streets. Niggas want the police out here protecting them. So they can't keep telling us to be angry at the police. So now they got to get us to be angry at rich people. Please don't fall for the shenanigans. They think we all stupid. They think that we rather hate on each other than love each other. Because of that, they could tell us shit like this and think it's gonna work. I'm just speaking facts, man. They're upset now talking about illegal immigrants is the reason that some monies is in trouble. It's not illegal immigrants, fam. It's the migrants. Y'all brought in, first of all, we already have resource issues in New York City. Y'all can't bring enough resources here for the homeless here. Y'all can't bring enough resources here for the single families here. Y'all can't bring enough resources here. Y'all can't bring enough apartments, jobs, no services at all. We don't have enough of fucking regular services for the people who are absolutely already Americans. How are we gonna then bring in new people and then try to say that we're gonna give them services? But now, since we can't give them services, we're gonna cut the services that we currently have for the people who are actually Americans. And on top of that, we're gonna make it so the people who work here can't even go get overtime. How does that work, fam? Some of these people, the only way the way they feeding their family is by doing overtime. When I used to work, moving and storage, when I used to work as a security guard, there was people that they had to do overtime certain times of the year just in order to be able to make their bills match up. Because you know what? It's little Tommy's birthday. I better go do some extra overtime so I can make sure I can get him a gift and it don't hurt our pockets. Yo, Christmas is coming up. We better try to clock in all the overtime we can so we can make sure that our kids have a couple of things that they might like. Now you're trying to tell me that government employees, police officers, firefighters, people that work for the government, they're not going to have that opportunity? Our male people. So what about when it's a situation like our male people and you have to give them more hours because that's the only way the mail is going to be able to deliver it? So now you're telling me people can't get their mail delivered, or niggas working for free? Explain this shit to me. I'm here, I'm listening. So you're trying to tell me, let's say there's an emergency. There's an emergency. Something happens. Let's say there's a riot, rage, whatever the fuck happened. Let's say a whole bunch of police officers have to be used. Let's say to get to the end of the week, you got to give fucking 5,000 hours of extra. So now we just got to have streets with no police. See, I'm not dealing with this shit, fam. Arc G says they should definitely spend better, but the wealthy normally donate to each other's causes and programs, and the percentage they write off is unequal to the percentage they should share. That's not the point. The point is they don't always only donate to those things. Copy? They don't always only donate to those things. They can't provide a path to happy, healthy life for anyone. This country's sad. You're going to have to say something positive, brother, before I start reading too many of your comments. Arc D says, de Blasio highlighted that New York City is the nation's most liberal homeless shelter policy. I'm going to explain something. I don't have a problem. First of all, the whole homeless shelters, that whole system needs to be blown up and restarted. I used to work as a security guard, and I was one of those security guards that find out how to do everybody's job because I'm busy walking around helping everybody. So people need to actually tell me what their job is so I'll be able to help them appropriately. So I'm literally one of those security guards that walk around and I know everybody's job because at some point or another, I help that supervisor. At some point or another, I help that person, you know, at some point or another. Some of these mofos called down to the office and used to ask for me to come to their office specifically, sometimes for work, but sometimes because they just want to chop it up with me because apparently I'm fun to talk to or some shit. I mean, I don't know. But I want to tell y'all a funny story, but I'm going to keep pushing. But that whole system needs to be blown up. It don't work. It don't work. It don't work. It's just a money pit, fam. The whole entire homeless shelter situation in New York City, the whole department of homeless services, the whole entire department is just a fucking money pit. And I don't care what nobody said. I said it. I used to work with them dudes. It's a money pit, fam. They're not even trying to get a lot of these people homes. And if you're a man, you might as well forget about it. I don't care how hard you work. I don't care what hoops you jump through. And you're a man, you most likely ain't gonna get one. They're giving it out to the families first. single mother second, and then after that, you're not getting one. That's why it's crazy when they keep trying to say, tell a man to go to a homeless shelter. It's gonna give him rest. It's gonna give him a place to sleep. He ain't getting no crib from there, fam. You know how hard he gonna have to work for one of those SROs, single room occupancies? I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Be honest with you. In any regard, so our mayor currently wants to cut everybody's fucking overtime. No, nigga. They should take that to the New York State Supreme Court. That's what they need to do. They need to take that to the New York State Supreme Court. There has to be some kind of fucking violation. You're gonna cut everybody's overtime for every single city department because of a promise that the government made to you that they didn't come through on. You know what? Shout out to all of those people that they busy out here caping for Biden, and you a whole New Yorker. Look what kind of situation Biden and Kamala Harris left us in with the migrants, and y'all out here caping for them. Y'all out here cheering Kamala Harris and Biden on, and look how they brought all of the migrants to New York City and just left them on our doorstep. Fuck out of here. Y'all doing the old Arsenio Hall for them over there. Woo, woo, woo. Y'all doing that shit. I can't wait for one of these New York City activists to jump out of their lips during election season. When election season start, fam, this is gonna be the place to be, I promise you. Can't wait for one of them damn activists to jump out of their mouth talking crazy. And then they're gonna tell me, I bet you they're gonna try to say I don't want to see a black woman succeed. Fuck wrong with you? I wanted freaking Michelle Obama to run for the president. So get out of here. And that's a fact. What up, Kyra? Forex says, is it true wealthy use charity as a tax shelter? Yes. And often it's a shell game, but those same people would rather spend that money to expand their business if possible. Absolutely. Charities benefit because sometimes business people make bad decisions, and after they make a bad business move, they need to write some money off on taxes so they don't lose out for that year. So let's say you got a company that owns a company called SPA, and then the same company owns another company called Port. Now let's say SPA lost, they're losing for the year. It's going to be a loss. There's nothing we could do about it. They might take the company Port and then take monies from that company and invest it. And donate it to charity. So now he's going to get a big, giant write-off for Port, and that's going to cover some of the monies in which they lost on SPA. You get it? That's how the shit works. So yeah, they'll write off, especially when they make bad business decisions, because they want to write off so they can get their money back. So that's what they do when they fuck up. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, people need overtime and holidays. What the fuck is the man talking about? RG says, not true. I know, work in a shelter over a decade, the city giving away housing vouchers. When I was working, they was giving away housing vouchers too. That's a fact. I never said they wasn't giving their apartments out. I specifically said that black men men specifically don't really benefit from it. I literally said that on the list is families and single mothers. So don't come in here and say I'm lying about something and misappropriate what I'm saying. You're trying to start an argument. Everybody see it, right? Eric says, I'm just speaking out loud. Copy, but you write in the comment. I could read the comment, fam. Shout out to Kyra. I'm happy you wrote the comment, whether I agree with it or not. You didn't say nothing disrespectful. I'm happy you wrote the comment. What the fuck? Imagine somebody saying, yo, you don't have to. I get it. A lot of people don't read the comments. I do. I get it, though. That's crazy, fam. They saying that they gonna stop people from getting. That's crazy, fam. That's crazy. I don't know what to tell you. I think it's bananas. I think it's bananas, and I don't know what to tell you. I'm not here for that. I think it's bananas. There's people that need that overtime. There's people that need that. That. There's people that need that shit, fam. Overtime, holiday pay. There's people that need that shit, fam. That's crazy that they cutting people overtime and holiday pay. That's bananas. That don't even make sense. No, no. I used to work there. What up, homie? All right. Single mothers really aren't the last one. When I was working in, I worked in Bellevue, and I worked in Franklin, a lot. What's up? How you doing today, brother? I get two the Guapo Juniors.
That's it?
Yes, sir.
One with cheese?
Both of them with cheese, please.
With bacon?
No bacon. Thank you. It's an inside joke. What's up, my brother? How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. Every day's a good day, even the bad ones. Probably single women without kids, they're not giving anything to. I could agree on that. But they're not giving nothing to single people without kids. Like when you go into the shelter system, if you don't got no kids, you already all the way on the back burner. You understand? And the reason why a lot of men get caught up is because you go into the shelter system. How much? Okay. It's because you go into the shelter system. Let's say it's you and your baby mama. Listen, pay attention. Let's say it's you and your baby mama, and something happens to your home. It gets on fire. Who knows? Y'all go to the shelter system. Y'all can't go in together. So you're gonna have to go to a men's shelter. Your baby mama gonna go to a family shelter. The family shelter gonna put her up with the kids. Then if they find her a place, then when they find her a place, you can't even move in with her. You understand? And if you try to move in with her, they're gonna take the apartment away from you. Now, before all of that was going on, you, the baby mom, and the kids was living just fine together. Just your house burned down. You understand? Or some other random shit happened that's beyond your ability to control. You had nothing to do with it. I wasn't inaccurate. I just said something. I just said something from a different perspective than you did. You're just looking for me to be wrong about something. It's not a problem. That's all they do. Why you think they be quiet a lot of times? They just be sitting around looking for something to attack, but I'd be saying everything right. So that's why I'd be like 70 people in here, nobody commenting. Because like 30 of them is waiting for me to say something wrong so they could jump on it. I just don't be saying nothing wrong, so they don't have no reason to talk. The city is saying that they're cutting all agreements for overtime. The city is saying that they're not paying anyone overtime if you are a city worker. That's what they're about to change it to. I think that that's bananas. These are city workers. Like, how you going to stop them from... That's crazy. And then, once again, I'm not mad at the migrant situation. I'm more upset at the government because the government, the president and his people, they didn't supply the monies they said that they was going to supply. They said that when we take a certain amount of migrants, every single city, when they take a certain amount of migrants, a certain amount of money was going to be sent. Then they sent the people and they never sent the money. So it's not even the city's fault. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not really the mayor's fault. He didn't do anything wrong. His president asked him to do something. He did the thing that his president asked him to do. And then freaking Kamala Harris and fucking Joe Biden decided not to do the thing that they said that they were going to do. You understand what I'm saying? So let's keep this in the appropriate perspective. Not on equal. So let's keep that. And what up, Jet? Let's keep that in the appropriate perspective. I just don't want that to be missed. I don't want us to go and drag homeboy, for anything that, unless he deserves to be dragged. And as far as the migrants being paid for, he doesn't deserve to be dragged for that. There's other people not paying money. Shout out to Bear. Bear says, take my overtime. I'll keep my NYC and state tax on my paycheck. That's a great perspective. A lot of people don't understand that sometimes when you make more money on your check, they take more money out for tax. So that's a good perspective, Bear. Salute. Forex says, so moving forward from this point, well, no overtime, okay, but are they still going to pay people who owed overtime? I'm guessing they have to pay you anything that's owed, one. Two, we don't even know if it's going to be passed. I don't know if this is something that he's going to have passed. I don't know if he could just wave a wand and it's a thing. I don't know if it's like he has to make it happen. Like, I don't know if he has autonomy. You know, I don't know if he could just make this decision by himself.
What's up, bro?
I don't know if you live in New York City or not, and I don't know if you're just trying to create whatever you're trying to create over there off G. But currently in New York City, there's houses set up for the migrants. And people are actually upset because they're saying that those housing is better than the housing for the homeless. What's up?
I'm not
What's
just
up? Y'all want to say what's up, fam? Shout out to the homies. Appreciate y'all. Give me that, man. You're?
They're good people, man.
All right.
Man,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah. That's what
Man,
it
cool.
is. Have a blessed day.
You too, fam.
right.
Hey, yo, you better go on the floor up. You know up there, right?
Who?
Puff Daddy.
He's up there right now?
Right now by the amphitheater. Right
In
now.
the amphitheater or by
No,
it?
right next to the amphitheater.
All right, we're going to walk over there. Appreciate you. Give me
Yeah,
that.
he's up. You got it, brother. He's up there right now.
All right, we're going to walk up there to the amphitheater and see if we see Puff.
Amphitheater.
Shout out to that. We're going to walk over there. What's up? We're going to walk over there. This dude want to argue with me about homeless shelters so bad. I don't know. He probably is. You think he isn't? Might not. He might be. Remember, they doing that 50 years of hip-hop thing, and he just got a key from the mayor yesterday. Yesterday, Puff Daddy got a key from the mayor. For everybody that don't know. And the amphitheater's right here. Like, I'm not even walking nowhere. He might be setting me up, right? Let's see if he's setting me up. He might be telling the truth. I don't know. Amphitheater's right here, though. If it was far, I wouldn't even go. Puff Daddy isn't necessarily... Shout out to Puff, no disrespect. But he isn't like... His niggas is always out here at the amphitheater. You understand? Like, 50 of them be out here. Like, niggas is always out here. I'm just be missing it because, you know, I don't really be caring to come outside. Oh, and thank you to everybody that pulled up in the chat today, right now. Thank you. I appreciate y'all guys for the comments. Because it really sucks on days all I get is hate in the comments, not going to get no drops, and all I'm going to get is hate. So, like, I'm on for no reason, fam. Don't even make sense. I can't even get nice comments. It's just crazy. If I ever get to a different point and I could explain some of the things, there's a lot of people that left that are gonna feel bad. And I'm not like throwing it in their face because I know some of y'all really got good hearts. Y'all gonna really feel bad. Like for real, y'all gonna feel bad. Y'all gonna be like, damn, that's what happened? Oh shit, the nigga Frost didn't do nothing wrong. Y'all gonna feel bad. All right, let's walk over here and see what's going on. Word up, I want a double cheeseburger and the chicken sandwich, original joint. I love the fucking chicken sandwiches from Burger King. I usually get extra pickles. Shit, if it wasn't that I was just dead set on only spending the amount of money I was gonna send, I would have bought one or two. Because you know they got the deal. Dead set on only spending the money I was spending. We're gonna walk over here. If we see him, we see him. If not, we're walking somewhere else to go do a thing. I just don't want to tell nobody what it is, so nobody can't try to beat me there and ruin my day. This shit is crazy, fam. I literally am a man that's walking around that got people that live to try to ruin my day. They don't got much of anything else going on with them. And they can make a living out of it, apparently. So that's bananas. Forex says, usually pretty positive. I saw you fight a dude on stream once. You didn't back down. Gotta respect that. Nah, I had a fucking young teenage kid try to start a situation with me just recently. And yeah, I had to get the fuck up out of there. Imagine if I would have fought the young teenage kid. His fucking family wouldn't even have understood. They wouldn't even to them, it would have been, I'm just an adult and I'm out here arguing with kids. Like, there's no win, fam. I told you, I be in unwinnable situations. I be in shit that on the rip, you would think, you know what, just do that thing. But it be situations I've been involved in before. It's not gonna work out the way you think it's gonna work out. I have a lot of life experience, fam. How do you think I be telling the damn future? Or whatever you want to call it, whatever the fuck I be doing. How do you think I be knowing what's gonna happen next all the time? I have a lot of life experience. A lot. Why do you think there's always somebody that realistically knows me from somewhere? I have a lot of life experience, fam. I've been everywhere. Why do you think I'm so fine with not going out, being by myself? So I'm so fine with that shit. And I figured something was going on today because I kept seeing the motorcycles. So it might not be a motorcycle event, but it might just be, you know, God was giving me the heads up to keep my eyes open. You know, he do that sometimes. Okay. He do that sometimes, you know? You just keep seeing things out of place and shit. You just keep seeing things out of place. But the reason why you keep noticing things out of place is because God wants you to keep your head on the swivel. He wants you to realize something is happening and effectively be a part of it. So maybe this is bullshit. Maybe it's not. Also, remember, the people that hate me, they always get in homeless people to do their dirty work. So maybe this is a lie. I don't know. Yeah, they always get in homeless people to like follow me around and do weird shit all the time. So it look like I'm fighting with homeless people all the time. So it always look like I'm arguing with homeless people and kids. Y'all wonder why I don't want to come outside and talk to nobody. So I don't see nothing over there. We're gonna walk over there and see. This isn't out of my way, by the way, for anybody that's concerned with that. Remember, I'm used to walking like 10, 12 miles a day. This is a hop, skip, and a jump. She said something about watching something and something. So I'm assuming he is out here, but I'm assuming he's already in the theater. The way they was staring at me. I'm assuming he's already in the theater. So, now they out here. You hear the music? That sound like that coming from the park though. Baseball. I don't know. Let's walk over there. Let's see. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, somebody asked me something. Hey Frost. Yeah, I had to get away. Like, dude, just so we could be clear. Just so we could be clear. See, people don't know what the people that's trying to discredit me is actually doing. So when y'all see me do shit, it look like it's weird, and I get it. When y'all see me do other shit, it look like I get it. Y'all don't know what they really trying to do. But one of the things in which they're actually trying to do is make it look like I'm outside starting trouble with people all the time. So what they do is they send homeless people and they send little kids to come start trouble with me. So it look like I'm a 40-year-old man and I'm always arguing with little kids and homeless people. But in reality, I'm not doing anything. They just coming up to me and creating arguments. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why they was trying so hard. That's why I tried to tell you about that dude, grown-ass man named Justin. Little short little nigga. That's why he's trying to manipulate the kids in the neighborhood to come fight me. So then now I'm in a whole war with their families, and I'm out here by myself. So now I'm fighting and getting into, and nobody's gonna want to hear nothing after if you get into a fight with their kid. Who gonna want to hear something? Fuckers don't want to hear something from me. So that's what they trying to do. So no matter what I do, I fight the kid, I look bad. I avoid the fight with the kid, I look bad. So there's nothing I can do. It just is what it is. Then they had a other kid run up on me, hoping. I think I know what they want to happen. They haven't got me to take my own life yet, so they trying to get me to kill somebody else. Like, these people are wicked. They wicked. They wicked. Remember, the same person who is the orchestrator of all of this moved to Ohio. He don't even, wherever the fuck he moved, I don't know where he moved, but he moved from New York City. And when he lived in New York City, he never came face to face to me to say nothing. He just get all of these other people. So shout out to that shit. It is what it is, man. Yeah, nah, I hear music and shit. Y'all know we're not gonna play no music. We hear music and shit. So that's why when people be like, yo, why don't I come outside? Why am I not doing this? Why am I not doing that? Why y'all got kids out here that could easily be manipulated by grown men to throw their lives away? That's what I ask. You got little kids out here being easily manipulated by grown men to throw their lives away. That's what I'm asking. Nah, I don't got no issue. But yeah, no, I'm not getting into no back and forth with nobody if possible. If we just gotta give it up right there on the spot, it might not be what you want. But other than that, if possible, I'm gonna walk away and go about something else. If we gotta do it right then and there. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is, man. Literally just jumped up. No, it looks like that is what could be out here. They're doing something. Literally just jumped up and threw on some clothes. Literally just jumped up and threw some clothes on. So let me give a big man. Birds and shit. So yeah, they got a thing going on out here, apparently. We had it home though. But yeah, they got a thing going on out here apparently. So I don't know. A thing. So if you're out here, you might want to pull up. They got a thing going on out here. Or some shit. I don't have the slightest idea what I did though. But yeah. I think dude was lying though. I don't see no whoever. Might be down there, I don't know, but we had it home. Yeah. Just black people, just always got something negative to say. That shit is crazy. Like, we got to do better, man. I don't know that lady. She just always got something negative to say. We got to do something better than that, man. Anyway, but somebody is walking out of the Amplified Theater. So they might be around here. They might be doing the thing tonight. There's people that shirt. This shirt, I got this shirt from a person I don't speak to anymore. We gotta do better than that, man. Yeah, so it looks like they're gonna be having a thing here. I don't know if we see the guy. I'll ask the dude. So it look like they're gonna have a thing here. Look like they're preparing, setting up. Oh, I'll show you. Look like they're preparing, setting up for something right now. Yeah, because you know they got a lot of the 50. The hip-hop 50th things going on all the time. While nobody's in here, we're gonna look around for a minute. You know, they got the 50th, the New York City, the hip-hop 50th stuff going on. As you can see, this is the inside of the theater right here. They do a lot of graduations out here. I should have walked over to the other side. I should have kept walking until somebody told me I had to leave, to be honest with you. If I didn't have this camera with me, I probably would have. That's generally what I do when I go places. I just keep walking until somebody tell me I gotta leave. Oh shit, I didn't know. I didn't know this was off limits. Shout out to Shaka. Me and my homie Shaka as teenagers, we used to get into mad shit, fam. We used to just go everywhere. Everywhere. We used to get into everywhere. We just walk like we... Shout out to Shaka. We used to get into everything. We used to get into fucking everything, fam. You just gotta know how to do it. Here we go. Let's get out of here. Because one of these buildings, when I walk past it, it's gonna mess up my reception. So I want to get out here to the street. Get the fuck about it. Go back to what I'm doing. Yeah, shout out to them if they out here doing whatever they doing. Salute to that. I don't really care. I mean, not that I don't care about Diddy. Shout out to Diddy. He gave back people's publishing rights and stuff like that. That was great. A lot of the people are now complaining it's a little bit too late. But guess what? Before he gave them back, y'all was complaining he didn't give them back. Now he gave them back. Now you're complaining it's a little bit too late. So I don't know what to tell you. Tell me where the lie's at, fam. When he had them, before he gave it back, that's what the argument was, right? Oh, man, Diddy got everybody's publishing. He don't want to give people publishing back. Now, Diddy finally gave the publishing back. Now the argument is it's a little bit too late. He should have been did it. Well, yeah, I agree with you, partner. I agree with you. He should have been did it. But he did it now. I mean, but now it's done. Like, what the fuck? So, you know, it is what it is. Just gotta be like, I don't know what to say. It is what it is. All right, let's talk back about this demo. What the fuck? Let's talk back about this Democratic shit. The Democrats created the problem with the migrants. And now they're gonna use the migrant problem as a talking point during the elections. I just wanted to tell people about that and to be understanding that that's what's about to happen. I'm going to say that again. The Democrats created the immigrant problem. They created the migrant problem, not immigrant problem, pardon me. The migrant problem. They created the migrant problem. You got it? Now they're going to use the migrant problem that they created as a talking point for re-elections or elections during the election progress. The problem they created. And you're gonna have a lot of black people. You're gonna have a lot of black people come out and be like, you gotta vote Democrat, or whatever the case is, and they don't know shit about nothing. All they know is that they grandmothers voted Democrat, they mothers voted Democrat. That's all they know. Their fathers voted. They don't know nothing nobody's doing. They don't know the history of any of these politicians. They don't know nothing. All they know is that that person that they know voted Democrat and they old. So I'm gonna do the same thing. That's all they know. So you're gonna have a ton of people that's about to go vote Democrat doing no research. All I'm saying is at least do some research, man. We don't have an illegal immigrant problem. The illegal immigrants is where they've always been. Okay? Because guess what they really talking about when they saying illegal immigrants? Y'all think they talking about Mexicans, right? They not talking about Mexicans, fam. They talking about all of y'all family from the islands. They talking about all of the Haitians. They talking about the Jamaicans. That's what they talking about. Copy? Y'all think they talking about, when they talk about the legal immigrants, they tricking you. You think they talking about the Mexicans, they aren't. They're talking about your Jamaican family members from the islands. They're talking about your Haitian family members from the, they're talking about the dark-skinned niggas. Copy? So understand when they be talking, people they don't listen. When the Democrat says immigrants and when the Republicans say immigrants, they talking about everybody, fam. Copy? I don't even trust them niggas, but I promise you, when the Republicans say immigrant, they talking about anybody who isn't a Caucasian American. They even talking about Europeans. I promise you, we already know what type of time them dudes is on. I need some tissue. Did I give me some of it at the store? Hold on. Might gotta stop at the store. Them dudes, when them dudes say what they said, when them dudes say immigrants, they not talking about Mexicans like y'all think they talking about. They not talking about the migrants. You understand? They're not talking about the migrants. They're talking about the West Indians. They're talking about the Haitians. They're talking about the people of colored descent. I promise you, people, come on, old guy. I promise you. That's what they talking about, fam. I promise you. Y'all gonna buy into that shit. Oh, they talking about but as soon as they start scooping up these immigrants, and watch, it's gonna be all of the people they're gonna start scooping them up in Brooklyn first, I promise you. Because that's where they're gonna go get all of the Haitians, all of the West Indians, all of the Caribbean people. They're gonna start scooping them up. I promise you. Y'all keep believing these niggas when they talking. I don't believe nothing they say. I need tissue, so we gonna stop up at one of these stores. Y'all keep believing them when they talking. I don't believe nothing they say, fam. I don't believe nothing they say. They can't tell me nothing. Shit. Can't go down that block. You hear the music? I need tissue. I got a little bit of tissue. I can't go down that block. That music's so loud, we walk down that block, we gonna immediately get demonetized. That shit gonna be instantaneous.
I'm on with a microwave, bro.
I just seen her earlier.
That shit gonna be demonetized instantaneously once I walk down that block. All that they had the music. The music was on 1,000,000. Hold on 1 second. The music was on 1,000,000. They was having a good time though. I'm not knocking them. Enjoy yourself. I don't know if I know that guy. He looked familiar. Anyway, yeah, we got walking this. Yeah, we walked over there, but I ain't seen that nigga. But we did get to walk inside the amphitheater, so I'm okay with that. Excuse me. Allergy season just kicks my ass, and there's nothing I can do about it. So you just live with it. We're gonna assume any homeless person that ever comes up to us and tells us anything is lying from now on. So anytime a homeless person comes up to us and tells us anything at all, we're gonna assume they're lying. It don't matter what they say. Unless they're saying they're gonna do harm. That we're gonna take seriously. But anything else other than that, we're just gonna assume they lying. That way, I never have to worry about if another homeless person is lying when they walk up to me and ask me something, right? Just made my life easier. Huh. So I see an older Asian lady putting a basketball into a bag. Like she about to dribble the basketball in the bag to get her handle better. Like what in the hell, fam? Yeah, the amphitheater was right there though. That's it. Especially since I ain't planning on coming back outside. A little walk ain't a big deal. See why I don't come outside? If I didn't come outside, that freaking homeless person couldn't have lied to me about nothing, right? See? Boom. Came outside. And I'm gonna, and for another thing, no, I'm just gonna ignore. No, I'm not gonna listen to another thing from now on. I'm not gonna just, whenever they talk to me, I'm just gonna ignore it. So whenever a homeless person says anything to me from now on, I'm gonna ignore it and walk away. Even if they ask if any. No, and the homeless people around here, mind you. So that way that can never happen again. I'm gonna go all the way to the furthest extreme as possible. Make sure that it never happens to me. Oh, I didn't see him. I mean, he could have been out there for all I know. I didn't really care that much. Nah, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I'm okay with the walking, to be honest with you. I was ready to go walk to where I saw the crowd at. But I was like, I was about to walk down there, but I said, nah, I don't. I want to go home. I ain't really want to walk down there. I want to go home. I want to go sit. I want to go sit in quiet. I want to go sit in silence by myself. Nah, he just said dude was outside. I mean, he could have been outside doing anything. Shit, I need tissue. It's not that big. It's really not that big of a deal, fam. It's just that they really have homeless people come up to me all the time and have some weirdo thing going on with me. So that means I can't be nice to the homeless people no more. That's all. I'm just not going to be nice to them no more. That's all. I don't actually have an option, so I'm gonna avoid them because now I'm guessing they're gonna send them to attack me next. I'm guessing that's the next thing. So I'm gonna avoid them now. I'm guessing they're gonna attack me, so I'm just gonna be prepared for that. Probably send one of them to stab me or some shit. I don't think they're gonna give a gun to one of them niggas. So from now on, whenever one of them niggas walk up to me, I'm gonna handle them under the impression that they're gonna try to stab me or something from now on. And I don't gotta worry about nobody. Yeah, so that's how I'm handling it. Exactly. Somebody was out there. If Puffy was out there, that shit would still be packed like crazy. You understand? That's a fact. It don't matter. I mean, from now on, I'm engaging all homeless people that live around here like they coming at me to create a problem. And then I don't have to worry about that no more. I'm not gonna believe anything that they say, and I'm gonna treat them with the same energy they're giving me. So we all, it is what it is. I told you I can't be nice to people. I'm really such a nice, polite guy. I don't have those options, you know? The people that hate me make sure that the main people I have any interactions with is they people. They make sure that good people don't talk to me. Good people don't come around me. The only people that come around me is people like that. You understand? Why they telling you I'm crazy? You understand? So that's my life. That's why I just assume I'm just gonna be quiet, but that's why I assume certain things is gonna happen. Like it's and this is what it is. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's why I assume. I told you I literally just walking around minding my business and people just come try to create problems with me or create situations with me. That's just so I don't come out. I'm not coming outside. The thing they was trying to get me do is jump while playing basketball. They was trying to do that a lot. Like they was going hard with that. Yeah, they was going hard with that. They was trying to get me jump while playing basketball bad. So while I'm playing basketball, you know, I'm naked, for lack of a better term. You understand? So they was trying to get me jumped at the basketball court like crazy. That's why they was trying to convince all the little kids to have a problem or issue with me. You understand? So everybody think I'm just being crazy, when in reality there's a thing going on. You feel me? But everybody treating me like I'm doing something crazy. But in reality, there's really shit going on. Y'all just don't believe it, because just don't. Never eat Mr. Softy. Never eat Mr. Softy. Never eat Mr. Softy. Never eat any soft serve ice cream, to be more specific. Not Mr. Softy in itself. You could go there and get the other ice creams. Never eat any soft serve ice cream. Soft serve ice cream has to have this chemical added to it. Okay, so a couple of years ago, during the summer, there was a problem in New York City with Mr. Softy trucks, because there's a chemical that they have to put in the ice cream to make it so it turns into soft serve, and they was running low on the actual chemical. So they couldn't even put out fucking Mr. Softy ice cream, even though they literally had their ice cream. Nah, it's not nothing about feeling comfortable or not. I'm not uncomfortable. It's not, it has shit to do with comfort. I just don't feel like it has shit to do with comfort. It's just, if I can't do it the right way, I don't want to do it. I can't play basketball with people that know how to play basketball, so I just prefer not to play basketball. I can't, if every time I go to the park, I gotta bring a knife or something with me, I don't really want to go play basketball. I'm not really one of those dudes that have a weapon on me and won't use it. So I don't really want to go do that. Why am I putting myself in that situation? There's another dude right here. He gonna try to probably walk into me or some stupid shit. Yeah, like why would I do that? That don't make sense. I think people are misinterpreting me being like uncomfortable with me just thinking, why would I go around where I believe Satan to be? That don't make sense. I think that you people are doing Satan's work. Why would I want to go around you? So I think you're misinterpreting me being uncomfortable with me just actively trying to avoid Satan. Like I stopped playing basketball for like 6 years at one point. I don't really care about it that much, to be honest with you. But if I go do it, I want to do it the right way. But hell, I'll never play basketball again another day in my life, and it don't mean nothing to me. Yeah, I'll never play basketball. Look, now they got another homeless looking person walking towards me. Every time I see these guys, I just expect I might have to stab one of these niggas, or I might have to attack one of these niggas or hurt one of these niggas. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Every time I see one. That's why I'm trying to, like the people they walk now, they try to like walk directly at me. Like, look, I'm gonna show y'all this guy. Right? Look, if he try to do it, I'm gonna show you. All right. So they try to walk like directly at me to like create a situation. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to talk to nobody. What the fuck? Do I want? I'll get some apple juice. We're gonna get some apple juice. Like people think I'm difficult. I'm not difficult. I'm just a nigga's just tired, man. It's exhausting. Every day having to deal with this shit. It's exhausting. You know, that's all. It's just exhausting. Yeah, that shit loud for no reason. That shit loud for no reason, fam. That shit loud for no reason. That's a fact. What's up? That shit loud for no reason. I never understood that shit. You know, that's the main reason why I couldn't see myself on a bike. Because if I gotta ride on some shit that's loud like that, I don't feel comfortable. Like that shit might fuck my ears up or some shit. Huh? Yeah. Nah, those is cool. That other shit was loud for no reason, fam. This shit was just loud, fam. Shout out to the homie. Yeah, so I think that's what people misinterpret. I just don't really care to be around the bullshit. That's it. Niggas be like, yo, that nigga's, nah, I just don't want to be around the bullshit. And I know going around bullshit ass niggas, you got to deal with bullshit. So I don't go around bullshit ass niggas. I don't understand what the problem is. I'm confused. Yeah, I'm confused. Huh? That's right. Yeah, I'm confused and shit. Like, yeah, I just don't go around bullshit ass situations and bullshit ass people. Niggas be like, yo, that guy, he's scared to come. I'm not scared to go nowhere, fam. But it don't make sense. Why in the fuck would I go somewhere where where I don't want to be? It don't make sense. Y'all niggas is just used to being around people that treat y'all bad. That's all. People just be used to hanging around people that don't treat them bad, that treat them bad, treat them disrespectfully. I'm not used to that shit, fam. This is all new to me. This is all new to me. I'm not used to being places where people don't respect me. I'm not used to being treated like this. This shit is just completely all new. This is some brand new shit. I don't know where to put it, man. I don't think I'm constantly complaining about it. Some brand new shit, fam. I ain't used to this shit. Being honest, I'm not used to this shit. Put it like this, we've been on the internet for how many years? How many times have I been back to old neighborhoods I used to live in? Niggas celebrate me, fam. I'm not used to this shit. Niggas celebrate me. How many times have we went back to old neighborhoods I lived in? I lived in quite a few different neighborhoods. Niggas celebrate me, fam. I'm not used to this shit. And this ain't cap, it's on camera, it's on film. I don't got a fucking front. I'm not used to this shit.
Yeah.
Let's go over here first. We're gonna get some apple juice one way or the other. I think I'm gonna get the super cheap apple juice though. Even though the other apple juice sells them. I haven't made no steak in a while. I love making steak with gravy and then putting some rice to that bitch and making sandwiches and all types of other stuff. I haven't made no steak in a while. I haven't made no steak. But yeah, screw the Democrats. They created this whole entire problem that they're now complaining about as usual. They created the whole problem. They decided that the Republicans said that they couldn't do a thing for a reason, and they said the Republicans didn't want it to do it because it was racism. So now they're about to do a whole thing where they're about to start kicking people out the country. Listen, they're about to do a whole thing where they're going to start kicking people out of the country. What are we getting? We get snacks, right? They're going to start a whole thing where they're going to start trying to kick immigrants, illegal immigrants out the country. But I promise you, they're not going for all illegal immigrants, man. I promise you that's not what's going to happen. That's not what's going to happen. They're not going for all illegal immigrants, I promise you. That's not what's going to happen. Do you know how many illegal immigrants is in this country that's like from European countries, fam? They don't even put them niggas on the news. I'm talking real shit, fam. You know how many illegal immigrants from like European countries, straight Caucasian countries? They don't never talk about kicking them niggas out the country. Never. Tell me where the lie at, man. And I know there's a lot of them because I used to work with them. So they got these pizzas. I think they could go in the microwave. Right? But I should be getting a snack. But I consider those snacks. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about getting one of these snacks. I'm not 100% sure what it is. Like that one looks interesting. Let's go see if some ice cream is on sale. So they got these on sale. This is the win. I think this is what we're gonna get. We're gonna get a heck up out of here. Let me show you. I'm trying to turn the camera around. So boom. So they got these right here, right? But look, boom. Is that a win? I don't think y'all see what I'm looking at. Hold on. Is this a win? Oh, that says Nestle, not good humor. Nestle's good humor, right? Ah, Nestle ain't good humor. Oh, those are $4.99 too, you rat bastards. Okay, so this one right here too, right? 2 for 8, right? Right here, right? Is that a win? Is that a win on my room? That's a win, right? The good humor, $49, $5 for the good humor right there, 6-pack. That's a win, right? I'm gonna go get the apple juice. I wanna know what you guys know. Is that a win? I think that's a win. I think that's a win. That's a win. Oh, I love these things too. That's not a win then? That's not enough off? That's not a win? No. What are they? They're normally $6.99. You're right, $1 off. That's it. It's not really a win then, right? I don't know. But it's 2 for 8. So 2 for 8 is definitely the win. Oh, I love these things. Those things are good too. I think Sarah Lee hit the spot with those bitches. I think Sarah Lee hit the spot with them bitches. I ain't gonna lie to you. So this is what I've been fucking with them. Because this is what I consider snacks. See, I don't eat this type of shit for breakfast, but that's a snack like through the course of the day. You know what I'm saying? So through the course of the day, that's a nice little snack. You go get yourself you go get yourself some pancakes or some waffles. That's a nice little snack. You know what I'm saying? That's how I snack. Especially if I want to have some coffee during the middle of the day. That's a nice snack. You know what I'm saying? I might have a coffee, get one of those. Oh shit, my food is getting cold. I gotta get home. Bullshit. Alright, we're just gonna get some apple juice and get the fuck up out of here. Bullshit. We're gonna get the super cheap apple juice. That's $2.50. It's $3.25. It's 75% more, and I like it. So fuck it. Let's go. Alright, let's get out of here. I should go check the soup out, right? I should go check and see what the soup is doing. I think these are a win though. I think these are a win though, because I like those, right? And they got them for $5 and $4.99, right? I think those are a win. I like oatmeal. All right, let's get out of here. I want to get back to what I was doing anyway. Like I was doing some stuff. I was just relaxing and not being upset. I want to get back to that. So I want to get home. I want to get home. I want to get back to relaxing and not having any reason to be upset. So I want to get home. I want to stay there too. So we're gonna keep the camera on, and then people are gonna pretend like I'm doing something wrong.
Okay, I'll wait.
Oh man. They coming outside. Yes, ma'am. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Okay, so we didn't get anything from the supermarket. I just wasted that lady's time by accident. I want to apologize about that. I've already apologized to her. I just wasted that lady's time for no reason. I've already apologized to the cashier. I wasted her time for no reason. That was an accident. All right? So I already apologized to the cashier. What's his comment saying? Strawberry shortcake joints. Big Dub. Yeah, it was just $1 off. But I guess if you get the two, it's a win, right? Because if you get the two, it's a win. Because 2 for $8, right? So then that makes it $3.99 a piece. But you get 1 for $4.99. But if you get 2, you get it for $3.99. That's a win, right? Am I wrong about that? Is those numbers lining up? Because look, there's 6 in the... See, okay, so this is the way I'm looking at it. Forget how much the box costs independently, right? So I'm looking at it like this. Pay attention. So if I was to just go buy one from the store, what am I paying? $2. 6 come in the back, right? So that's $12, right? So if you're telling me that I could get it for $5.99, I think that's a deal. But $4.99 is definitely a deal. Because then I'm paying less than $1 for each one. So that's the way I'm looking at it. It's already a deal before there's even a sale. You understand? So before the sale, I consider it to be a deal. Because if I wanted to buy the shits from the regular store, I gotta pay like $2, $2.50 for each individual one, right? Right? I don't know. At least that was my logic. Huh. That was my logic, if it makes sense. Okay. Outside with the blue hair, killing it. Killing it. I'm an anime guy, so I like the color hair. That's a nice hairdo you got going on over there. Have a blessed day. All right. Is this door open? Yeah, I'm an anime guy. I like when the women get a little bit adventurous. I like when they do the hair color and stuff. I'm an anime guy. I like that shit. I'm not gonna bang her, but but I can still appreciate it. I think that's a big issue we have. It's like if you're a man, if you appreciate anything about somebody else, that means you immediately want to have sex with them. It's like you can't just think something like it's a question. It's bananas for him. That lady's old as shit. I don't want to have sex with her. Not because she's old as shit. I just, well, fuck. I mean, there's no way for me to fix that. Anyway, so the hair looked nice. Pretty much. Yeah, that part. Sheesh. Anyway, you're probably getting kicked because I've ducked out of the app for a minute. I probably shouldn't have stopped off at the spot, the store. Went to the store. There was a problem with a thing, so after I went to the store, we just came straight. Fucker. I'm trying to remember something. I think I fucked up. Hey, what's up, gentlemen? Huh? I think I fucked up or something. I think I messed up on something. Yeah. Anyway, I'm about to let y'all go. I'm back at the crib. I'm about to let y'all go. I'm back at the crib. I don't think I messed up on anything. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm back at the crib. Ooh, somebody barbecued. I used to date this one chick, and so when I was dating her, and this is the difference living in the city. So we lived in the mountains, literally in the mountains, literally. And so we used to grill in the winter all the time. Like she bought this nice grill. I remember when she bought it, it was like $300-400 and change. So she bought this nice grill, and we used to grill outside in the winter all the time, fam. Like just go to the store, get some big ass steaks, and just come throw them shits on the damn thing all the time, fam. What in the hell? Some weirdo shit just happened. Like, what the fuck, fam? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? More people is doing this weirdo shit. What the fuck? Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. I should not have come outside. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about y'all. That's all I got on this one. Waxes.